Hello, everyone. Good morning. How are you? It's so good to be back from holidays and to be crafting with you again. So welcome, everybody. I hope lots of you can jump on and join me for some crafting this morning. I've got some fun things to show you. Once again, as you know, with me, I tend to wing it. So Lord knows what I'm going to come up with this morning, but it will be fun, I'm sure. Okay, there we go. So welcome. Who have we got? We've got Bree, Glenda, Sue, Catherine, Trish, Colette. Hello. Good morning, everyone. Okay, so welcome. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. I hope you all had a wonderful time away and a little bit of a break. I know I had a bit of a break. I'm back into it full swing. I got home from holidays on Wednesday. So it's been a little bit hard with the catalog launch and everything all happening while I'm on holidays, which makes it a little bit difficult to get things out there, but I tried to share as much as I possibly could with everybody while I was away. So hopefully you enjoyed the couple of videos that I uploaded. Good morning, Christine. How are you? Cindy, Lollipop Stamps. Good morning. How are you? So welcome, everybody. So don't forget, if you're on, please feel free to share this video back onto your social media site, so back onto your Facebook, so other people can jump on and see what we're up to and enjoy a little bit of crafting, which is super fun. So hey Gloria, how you going? Hey Robin, good morning everyone. So welcome. I'm so excited to be crafting with you again this morning. So there's a few things happening with Stampin' Up! At the moment. So as you all know, our brand new catalog, our January to June mini catalog has gone live. So any of the products that I'm using now, you can buy. I know I teased you a little bit beforehand, before the catalog went live, but you can now actually get any of the products and things that I use, you can purchase through our online store. So, and you will see when I pop my video down, you will see the link to my online store. So I would really appreciate if you haven't got a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you live in Australia, purchasing some products from me. And the other thing, while I'm talking about purchasing products from me, we have an awesome deal at the moment too. So I'll tell you some details about that as we go along. So welcome, Margaret, Sue, Jeanette. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, welcome. All right. So as I said, if you like anything that I do too, please give me the thumbs up, because the thumbs up really helps me get my video seen and viewed with more people. And you know, I love sharing my love of crafting with everybody, with each and every one of you. I do have some exciting news to tell you. Yesterday morning, I actually earned my 4th incentive trip with Stampin' Up! So I was super excited. And that comes from my customers buying from me and from people joining my team. You bought the circle stamp, Sue, after seeing my video. I know. I'm telling you, it's going to be one of my favorites, that circle stamp. So getting back to, I've earned my 4th incentive trip. So what actually Stampin' Up! Does, when we work really hard, when we build a team, when we run our Stampin' Up! As a business, and we have customers and we hold events and things, when we work really hard as a reward for our hard work, and I'm telling you, it's a lot of hard work, we can have an opportunity to earn an incentive trip. And I have been with Stampin' Up! For 4.5 years now, and this is my 4th incentive trip that I've earned. So I've done pretty well as far as earning the incentive trips, but I mean, I work hard and it's my full-time job. So it comes with enjoying my love of crafting and sharing it with you all, and from people actually purchasing and people joining my team, and that's how you can earn the incentive trip. And there is a way to do it, and it's not for everybody, but it's a super exciting thing that I've started doing in my life since I've joined Stampin' Up!, and I've really enjoyed it. So it's just a byproduct really of all of the hard work that I do. So I know Trish is saying, I hope you actually get to go on the trip. I've earned 4 and I've been on 1. So it's been a little bit sad, but you know, I think there's light at the end of the tunnel. I think surely sooner or later we're going to get this virus under control and we're going to be able to travel again. And I hope that I get to do it. Jennifer says that she loves my cabinets. Was it Janet? No, Cindy. Cindy, do you have a new craft studio? I love your cabinets. My craft studio has been here for quite a while. It's always been the place where I've crafted. I do have a new Calyx unit that's over my shoulder that way. And yes, it was from IKEA and I got some inserts built for it and I absolutely love it. It is probably one of my most favorite things in my craft room is my Calyx unit. So and it's really yeah, it's made my crafting life a lot easier. So so anyway, let's get to showing you what I have this morning. Hang on, I need to there. Okay, so first of all, one of the things that I wanted to say is that our brand new catalog has gone live. So it's super exciting. Let me get a little bit straightened up here. Okay, there. All right. So it's actually gone live. So if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia, I would love to earn your business. And you will see in the show more box down below, you will see the link to join my mailing system to get a brand new catalog sent out. So all of my customers have had these catalogs sent out. I'm still sending a few out. The bulk of my catalogs went out probably about 2 weeks ago. I'm still sending a few out here and there. So if you haven't got a catalog and you want to get your hands on this mini catalog, you absolutely will love what's in here. So also what happens with January and February, we have a thing called Sale-a-Bration. So you'll see when you get the catalog, you'll see that you get this mini catalog. Oops, I didn't stick that down. You get this mini catalog, but you also get this little tiny one as well. So the mini catalog has got some beautiful things in it and I can now show you inside. So we have beautiful kits. I'll do a quick walkthrough. I'm not going to take forever. So we have some gorgeous kits available. We have this beautiful flowering cactus product medley. This suite here, the Love You Always suite, I think is absolutely stunning. The colors are definitely my color palette, so I absolutely love this suite. And you can, with all of these suites, you can actually purchase the whole suite just with one item code. So, so please, you can see here it says suite collection, and you'll see an item code here, 155977 28125. You get everything that is on that page with that one item code. So Stampin' Up! Have made it really easy for us to do things like that. So this is now a more up close, the stamp sets and the dies once again, but a beautiful, stunning suite. Then we have some fun, quirky things. We've got this beautiful Valentine's card stamp set. This here, I know that we've all been wanting a kangaroo stamp set, so we've got a cute little kangaroo stamp set and a cute little Joey, which I think is really cute. I've actually just ordered this bundle this week. Hello you all. Hey Cindy, how are you? I was actually talking about people's accents and from where you're from. Cindy, tell me what state in the US do you live? Because the actual saying y'all is a real accent. So, and I'm just looking at hello y'all. Okay, so Jennifer, she's saying, Jennifer, I'm in the Hidden Valley Lake near Clear Lake, about 2 hours northwest from you. Jennifer's she's south of Sacramento. So see, you can see people all over the world. Hydrangea Hill Suite is another suite that is very popular. Thank you, Karen. Another suite, and it's due to you girls being my team members, Karen, that helps me get these trips. So so thank you. And thank you to everybody that follows me, shops with me, and actually supports me here on my YouTube channel and over on my Facebook page, because I couldn't do it without any of you. So we've got some beautiful bundles here. Great, cute little springtime joy, gift of hope with a beautiful little church and this gorgeous, I don't know what you would call it. It's not a wreath because it's not a full wreath, but yeah, there's probably a word for it. The Dandy Garden Suite, which we've seen for a while because it was an early release. And it's got a beautiful dragonfly punch. So if you love the dragonflies, you'll probably love that. We've got some beautiful things here. This one here goes like the sentiment stamp. They're using it with some of our bundles that we've already got in our annual catalog. So it's really, really nice to incorporate some of the things. And so this is a beautiful sentiment stamp set. So we've got some gorgeous stuff in here. It just goes on and on. If you love flowers, the beautiful fine floral suite, art suite, we've got absolutely so many things in this catalog. This was the circle stamp set that I used last week in my video. Okay, the beautiful shell suite, and the pastel colors have just got me. I'm fallen in love. Beautiful flamingo. I actually bought this one because I didn't have the flamingo before, so now I have. Gorgeous strawberries, flowers. There is so much. The little shark set, the alligator, so many. Ice cream corner. This is just, the colors in this are absolutely wonderful. Okay. And some really, really cute, great things in this catalog. As I said, very, very quick walkthrough. This one here I love. I've actually played with that a little bit and I've loved that. I actually did a card with this one. Did I put that card out? I thought I put it out to show you what I've actually created. I did have my cards out, but I don't. There they are. I created a card on the weekend. Actually, when I was away on holidays using that one. So this one here, that was the card that I created. So I had a bit of a play while I was on holidays. How do you get into flamingos? Well, do you know, I actually have never, I know people love flamingos. I've never actually had one of the flamingo stamp sets, but I decided to buy one this time because I kept looking at it thinking, is that a stamp set that I want? So we've got some beautiful butterflies. And I think because I was like that, this is what I'm actually going to be using today. So the vine design, flowering vine dies, and the vine design stamp set. So that's what we're going to use. Well suited is great for the males in our lives. There's a beautiful country themed one here, Ride the Range. This one here is gorgeous. I actually met, this is, does it say Gail Murray? I actually met Gail on the incentive trip when I was in Greece. And she's all about her grandchildren. She's started a new chapter in her life, all with these beautiful new grandchildren that she's got. And she's saying that she absolutely loves the stage that she's at with her grandchildren. And that's the stamp that she actually designed for her $1 Million stamp. And it really rings true from meeting Gail and from talking to Gail about her grandchildren. It is the perfect stamp set for her to design. So she was saying that we go through all these different stages in our lives, and that's a stage that she's thoroughly enjoying. Now, our new cut and emboss machines, both the large one and the mini, are now available. Now, if you wanted to purchase either one of these, one or the other, or both, you can't put both into a starter kit, but you could put the large cut and emboss machine into a starter kit and add a few more things, or the little mini one you can pop into a starter kit. So it's really great because your starter kit is free postage. Now in the back you will find a really, really good quick index. So we've got bundles, so it shows you all the bundles. It also shows you alternate projects with all of the bundles, so you can see that at the back. So all of the bundles, it's loads of bundles in this catalog. Look at that, 4 pages of bundles, plus then the punch bundle. So loads of them. Then it shows you the stamps. So you can see at a quick glance the stamp sets if you're looking for the stamp sets. Then it shows all the designer series paper down here and all our specialty paper. Then it shows the dies. So, and then it shows all of the punches, the embossing folders, and then all of the rest of the things like embellishments and tools and ribbons and things. So that's actually how you can quick ready reference our our catalog by being able to just go back to the back of the catalog and search for something, and then it'll tell you the page that it's on. So it makes it really, really easy. So the one thing that I wanted to talk to you about was kits are a great way. If you're brand new to crafting, I really suggest that you go for a kit first. You could actually join. You could get a couple of kits as part of your starter kit, and some of the tools, the basic tools, and some ink pads that you might need, and that's a great way to get started. And then you can move on with creating and getting further through. So you can see there's a lot of tools and things that you may need for starting your crafting expedition with Stampin' Up. Now, if you would like to join Stampin' Up, I would love it if you wanted to join Stampin' Up. We have a starter kit special here, and the starter kit special is if you join during January and February, we actually have this special that you get 5 packs of our 6x6 color family DSP. Now, this designer series paper is from our brand new catalog that will be going live in May this year. So this is not released yet, this paper. So we as demonstrators can purchase it, but as the only way that you can get your hands on this before May is to join and purchase the starter kit. So you get to choose $235 worth of product. You only pay $169, and then you actually get to enjoy a 20% discount. Now, when I say a 20% discount, you would be totally amazed at the amount of money that you save and the amount of product that you get with a 20% discount. And when you purchase and you keep purchasing, you can have an opportunity of raising that discount to 25%. So you can join wholly and solely just to get a discount. So I'm here to tell you that there is no hidden catches whatsoever. The only thing that you have to do to stay current and to keep that 20% discount is to purchase $467 retail every 3 months. So when I say $467 retail every 3 months, that works out about $156 retail every month. Now, that's like a bundle and some cardstock, or a bundle and some ink. So it's not hard to stay current. Now, if you're spending around $150 to $200 a month, I am telling you, you so need to join my Wild Heart Crafters team. We have a team all across Australia. There's about, I think we're up to about nearly 80 of us all across Australia. Now, it doesn't matter where you live, but it does matter who you join up with. That is one thing that I really, really want to stress. It does matter who you join up with, because depending on who you join up with is what support you're going to get. So you need to know that you're going to get the support from your upline, so from your team leader, which is what I would be if you join my team. Now, when you join my team, you get to be a part of a Facebook group that is a really social, interactive, crafty group. So all of my team members go in there, and we share what we're crafting with. We have monthly team meetings. We have lots and lots of inspiration. People share things in there, what they're creating. If you're having an issue with something, or you think that something's missing off your card, you can post a picture of it and say, okay, girls, tell me what's missing, throw it at me, give me some ideas. And all of the other team members will go, oh, I think you need this, or you might need a ribbon, or you might need to put your sentiment lower. And it's a super, super fun, crafty environment to be a part of. So that is what I really want to invite you to be a part of in my team, is to be a part of that crafting community. And I share all of my monthly Stamps Club videos in there for free to my team members. So my team members get access to all of the VIP private video tutorials that I do that the public don't see here on my YouTube channel. My team members get access to all of that as well. So that's a little added bonus to be a part of my team. So if you wanted to join, please feel free to give me a call. If you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call. I'd be happy to help you out and answer any questions. There could be one little thing that you don't know that's stopping you from actually making that decision to join. Now, you can join on all different levels. It doesn't matter how you join. You can join wholly and solely just to buy your products at a 20% discount. You can totally do that. You don't have to demonstrate the products. You don't have to do videos. You don't have to find customers. You can wholly and solely do that. But then on the other hand, if you've got a couple of crafty friends and they decide to actually want to purchase some of the products as well, they can help you make that quarterly amount. So if you've got one or two friends that want to buy products and you join my team, then they can purchase off you as a customer, and that will help you reach those quarterly amounts. Now, the only thing that happens if you don't reach the quarterly amounts, you just lose your discount and go back to being a customer again. Nobody can take money off you. Nobody can take your starter kit back. Once you get your starter kit, it's yours to keep. It is yours forever. No one will take it back off you. And no one will harass you. You'll get an email from Stampin' Up saying you've gone into pending. They'll give you another month to actually try and make your quarterly amount. And if you don't make it by then you just lose your discount and go back to being a customer, or you rejoin my team again. Simple as that. So there's actually really no catch. So then on the other hand, as I said, you can earn a little bit of commission out of the customer orders, and that gives you a little bit of spending money to be able to spend on your crafting products. Or then you can be more like a business-minded person and you can run it as a business, and you can maybe set it up as something that if you're in a job and you're thinking about retiring in a few years' time or 5 years' time or something like that, this could be something that could provide you an income for when you actually finally retire. You can do your crafting hobby as a business and earn a bit of money on the side and earn some bonus payments and things depending on how much work and how much effort you put into it. So Stampin' Up, actually, what you put into it is what you get out of it. So if you want to work it as a business, you can work it as a business. If you want to just join and get a discount, you can do that too. So it's a really fun, great opportunity. So if anyone is interested, please let me know. Please email me. Please call me. You will see when I pop my video down, you will see how to contact me. So as far as email me, you can email me on bejeweled01@gmail.com, or you can call me on my mobile, which is 0421 725015. So Sue's saying it was the best decision to join Stampin' Up. The amount, yes, Dare to Dream, it is the amount before discount. So $467 per quarter is amount before discount. So that's retail amount. You will get 20% discount off that. So I'm just reading the comments here. All good. Okay, so Jennifer's saying, yay, Donna, I just got the vine design today and I need your inspiration. Well, Jennifer, I'm hoping that I will inspire you. All right, so joining, as I said, January and February, this sale is on. So you get to choose $235 worth of product, pay $169 and get all of that DSP for free. I think someone said, I'm not real sure how many sheets it is. I really don't know. Someone was saying something like 200 sheets of DSP, but I don't know whether it is. The other thing I wanted to let you know is I've got some spots left at my 2-day weekend retreat here in northern New South Wales. Now, the weekend that I have some spots left is the 20th and 21st of March. You will see a sign-up form down below in the Show More box if you're interested. The retreat costs $160. For that retreat, you will get 8 make and takes. You will get 5 pillow gifts, and you will get a $60 goodie bag to create out of when you attend my 2-day retreat. These retreats also, if you live in Australia, you can purchase a retreat in a box. It only costs you $20 extra for the postage to get the exact same thing as what people get in person. You get it packed up in a box with a PDF tutorial showing you step by step. So you get to make 8 projects. I'm using products that are all out of the mini catalog, and the $60 goodie bag is product out of the mini catalog. So it is really, really a great deal, and it's a super fun thing to do. So spots are filling up. I've got about, I think, 6 spots left for that 20th and 21st of March. So if you're interested, please feel free to click on that link, or you can call me and have a chat with me if you wanted to ask any further questions. And as I said, my monthly stamps club is $45 per month, and this month is going to be the Vine Design stamp set. So I wanted to, do you order your own products, or can we get you to do it if we join. Heather, I am happy for you. Are you talking about joining Stampin' Up? You order your own products. I help my team members. If my team members are having a hard time placing their orders, I help you. I know that a lot of people say I'm not computer literate. I had one team member that said to me, and I'm thinking, I don't know whether she's on here today, said, I'm not real good on a computer. I'm not, I don't know what I'm doing, blah, blah, blah. And I said, it's okay, I will help you. And I walked her through her orders for about 3 or 4 orders, and now she's ordering on her own. So I can totally help you with that. And Heather, if you wanted to give me a call, please give me a call after I've finished my live video here today, and I would be happy to have a chat with you and let you know what we can do. Hey Carla, how are you going? She said, just arrived, so glad to be here. You don't often get to enjoy my live. Well, I'm glad you're here and welcome. So thank you very much. All right, so let's get on to crafting, because that's what you want to do, don't you? You want to see me craft. You don't want to hear all that blurb. You want to see me craft, but I have to do that blurb because it's part of my job. Okay, so we've got the Vine Design stamp set. Now, I looked at this stamp set and I thought, you know what, this here alone, I was like, yep, you've got me. We used to have a stamp set that I think it was called, I'm not sure, Flourishing Phrases, I think it was. And it had a beautiful spray of leaves like this. And it was one of my most favorite stamp sets. So when I seen this in the catalog, I was like, yes, I'm definitely going to go for that. So, but when you see these beautiful dies that go with it, you are going to think this is an even more beautiful bundle. We have these gorgeous dies here. So can you see that? How stunning are they? Very, very intricate, but absolutely stunning. So let's do a little bit of a play with this bundle today. So one of the things that I say to people when I'm going to craft, I start off with a color palette. Okay, so when I say I start off with a color palette, I start off with a color combination. So my color combination that I've chosen today is Rich Raspberry, Crumb Cake, Blackberry Bliss, and Old Olive. So they were the 4 colors that I decided to choose. And as I said, you know me, when I come to my live videos, I'm winging it all the time. So, so I decided that I would just use this color combination and just go with it and see how we go. So, so I picked out just some cardstock. I've got the ink pads to match. So I've got the 4 colors here to match, and that is just what I'm going to craft with. We do have a brand new ribbon that is Blackberry Bliss ribbon, which is absolutely stunning. So I thought, well, I can get that out because that's to do with my color combination. So one of the things when it comes to actually crafting, one of the things that I know that a lot of people struggle with is the color combinations and also the design process. So today I'm actually just going to go for the color combination so that you can find out how my brain thinks and how I actually go for it. So what I did was, Blackberry Bliss was the color that I wanted to use because I had the ribbon, right? So what I did was I got onto Google Images and I just typed in Blackberry Bliss color combinations. Stampin' Up Blackberry Bliss color combinations, and it shows you quite a few images, quite a few color combinations. So that's one way that if you're struggling with design to really like jump on, look at color combinations, and that gives you somewhere to start from. And I always have some Whisper White because I use Whisper White for my layers and things like that. So that's actually the thought process behind it. So I think what I want to do is probably the first one I want to do is I'm going to start with an Old Olive base, and I'm going to fold that one in half. Now, if you want to get your hands on the free PDF that I do from my YouTube live, I email out all the measurements and all the products that I've used and everything in an email every Tuesday morning after my Facebook Live. So if you want to get into that, you'll see down at the bottom to sign up to my newsletter, my email list newsletter. So please click on that link and sign up if you want to get the measurements. It doesn't matter where you live in Australia, where you live in the world. You can grab those emails. So make sure you're on that mailing list so you don't miss out on getting the measurements. All right, so I'm just going to start a layer on here. So I'm going to go 3 3/4 by 5 1/2. Okay, so that's in Blackberry Bliss. And then I'm going to need some Whisper White. And I'm just going to go 3 5/8, and I've done that wrong, but anyway, by 5 3/8. I should have done the 5 3/8 first, but anyway, we will be fine. Okay, so that's going to go there. So I want to layer that up on the front really nicely. Okay, like that. Sometimes we need to see you using the stamps and dies and then we go, wow, it's a must-have set. I know I have bought sets before after your live videos. Well, all I can say, Christine, is that I must be doing my job right if that's what you're doing, because the idea of me demonstrating the products is for you to fall in love with the products and want to purchase them. So, okay, so I'm just going to now do a 5 1/2 by 3 3/4, and that's going to be for my insert. And I'm going to do another one of those, so I'll have a spare for probably the next card that I do. Now, these pieces here, make sure you keep them, because I can tell you I use them all the time for my sentiment layers and things. All right, so that's going to be for the inside of my card. So there, straight away, I've got that ready to go to actually like make a great card. So what I thought I would do is this beautiful spray of flowers, and brand new stamp set. I haven't put my stickers on yet, so please bear with me while I put my stickers on. This is the first time that I've used this stamp set, so you will get to see me ink it up for the first time. I love when I've got brand new stamp sets. I love putting the stickers on and getting them all sorted. And normally what I do, I was a little bit slack this morning, because normally what I do is before my live, I like to actually make sure I've got all the stickers on really, really well so that I'm ready to go. But of course, this morning when I went to go live, I didn't have my Archon stand or my my webcam ready, and it was like 9 o'clock, and it was we have a Toyota Coaster bus, and it was over in the Toyota Coaster bus from my holidays, and I hadn't got it out. So then I had to, and it's in a 3-bay shed that's right over the other side of our house. So I had to race over and grab it. So I thought, you know what? I won't be quite as organized as I should be, but it's okay. I'm sure you won't mind me sticking my stickers on. All right. So, and normally what I do is when I've got a new set like this, I just take them all out, stick all the stickers on. So if you don't know how to stick our stickers on, these are brand new. They're called cling mount stamps now, and they are brand new, and they are wonderful for making sure that your stamp will stick to your block really well. We used to have these backing stickers, and I never used to use them because they didn't stick to our blocks really well. But our new cling mount, please make sure that you use them, because they are fantastic. They work really awesome. Who loves the fact that we have these beautiful cling mount stamps now? Okay, where's that got to be? Like that? Is it like that? No, that's not it. Get it right, Donna. Is that it? Now you're going to see. Oh, that's it. Yep. So you can see, because it sits right over your stamp. Thank you for showing you how to do it. That's fine. What's your name? I've got Dare to Dream Big. What is your first name? I feel like it's a little bit strange saying Dare to Dream Big when I'm talking to you. All right. And I do, I'll be the first one to admit, I do throw away the rubber, the rubber thing that goes around the cutout piece. I actually throw that away because I just think it stops the bulkiness in your stamp set. So sorry, bear with me. Once I get into this, I'll be crafting with this the whole time, and you don't want to see me do this every time we're using a different stamp. So I thought I'll just do this all in one go. Now, some people do it a different way as well. I won't do it with this little one, but I'll show you how. Oh, well, I can do it with this little one. Some people do it a different way as well, that they take half that sticker off and then they stick it on, and they stick it on the part that's not sticky, then they pop it down into that part, and then what they do is, can you see this? They flick that up and then pull that part off. I don't like doing it that way because, see, I struggle with pulling that second part off, but then you can flip it down. Totally up to you, personal choice how you want to do it. Carla says, I love them and have discovered a number of ways to make dealing with them more efficiently and easily, especially when using the, I don't know what that, AOLAD. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I just think that they're so much better. Okay, so hello. Sorry, I'm nearly done. This is a little bit boring. Tell me what you did over the Christmas break. Tell me where you went. Type in the comments and let me know, what did you holiday over the Christmas break? Were you able to get away? Are you in an area that's still in lockdown and you weren't able to travel? I mean, we're pretty lucky in our area. The COVID in our area is not too bad. Thank the Lord. It makes you thank the Lord that you live in a small country town at times. There's a lot of times where I go, I wish I didn't live in such a small country town. And then there's times like now with everything that's going on with the virus that I'm so happy I live in a small country town. So, using the old cling stamps, yes. And the adhesive strips, yes. And we now have some strips too that you can get. Exactly what Carla's saying. We have some adhesive strips now that you can use the old labels, and you can use the adhesive strips and stick it on, and it turns them into these beautiful cling mount stamps, which is great. I never have an issue with these. And if you ever have an issue where you feel like it's gone a little bit, sorry, just concentrating there. If they've lost their stickiness a little bit, then all you got to do is run them under water and then let them air dry. Like, make sure you let them air dry, but just run them under water. And sometimes it can be a bit of a dust buildup on them because the dust sticks to that adhesiveness. So just run it under water, let it air dry, and I tell you, they come back just as sticky again, which is fantastic. And if you have a major issue and they're not sticking well, you just use the adhesive strips. Okay, so you had, Francis said that had very quiet Christmas and New Year's too. Can't wait for this to be over. I know. Jennifer's saying that her country, California's in lockdown. Very quiet Christmas, home alone, Annette. Bobby says that she zoomed with family and friends on New Year's. You will not travel by train, boat, or plane. I know. It's a scary thought. It really is. Total scary thought. I don't know whether I don't know whatever is going to be the new normal. I really don't. I don't know where we're going to get back to. But, you know, all I can say is thank the Lord we have our crafting. And I can tell you that my crafting has definitely kept me sane. I'm sure it has done for many of you as well. We had a quiet Christmas and a quiet New Year. I mean, I actually got to see the New Year in for a change. I don't think I've seen the New Year in for a couple of years now. So I did actually stay up to watch the New Year come in. Okay, so there we go. All right. All right, so we've got all those on. Now what I do, this is a trick that I do, I grab my Seal Plus and I run a couple of strips of Seal Plus down that paper backing like that. And then in my stamp set, I just pop that into that clear part on my stamp set. Oh, let me get it in here right, just like that. Okay, and then it sticks in there and then you're good to go. All good to go. All right, so that's how I do my stamps. So sorry that you had to watch me do that, but anyway, I'm done now. All right, let's get to crafting. So I'm going to take this gorgeous leafy stamp and it's too little for that one, so I'll do that block there. Okay, so this is block E. So it's just a little bit too big for the normal block that we normally have, like the smaller one. Okay, so I'm going to do a really simple, easy card. I just need a piece of copy paper. There. Okay. Now, I need a bit more light on here. Whoops. That looks a bit better. All right, so I'm just going to pop some copy paper underneath there. And I think I'm just going to do Blackberry Bliss. I'm going to ink it up. Now, because this hasn't been used before, this stamp, I like to smoosh onto a scrap piece of paper first. The reason being, I want to make sure that I've got the ink that it's going to transfer on there. And my Blackberry Bliss is very, very juicy. So, all right, so I'm just going to go like that. And another one just in that corner there like that. This is going to be a really, really simple, easy card. Okay, so in the stamp set, we have this really, really great sentiment strip. So I'm just going to grab a block and I think I'm going to go crumb cake with that. I'm going to use a scrap of my cardstock here. I'm going to ink that up with my crumb cake. I need to smoosh that one too because I haven't done that yet. Okay, go again. Ink it up with my crumb cake. And I'm just going to stamp that down there like that. Okay. And then probably with my Blackberry Bliss, I'm actually going to do with Sympathy. Now, I know that you're probably thinking, why are we doing a Sympathy card? But, you know, we all need Sympathy cards at times. So it's something that I think at the time when you actually need to send a Sympathy card, it is very hard to get yourself to make that Sympathy card. So I tend to make them so that you've got them on hand. So with Sympathy. And then I think what I want to do is we've got that cute little leaf. So I think I'm going to stamp a cute little leaf just in my Blackberry Bliss. Okay, so I'm going to stamp off twice, and then I'm going to stamp the third time. So I'm just going to go like that. And I just put a halo. Did I put a halo on there? I did. Oh. Okay, so we've got with Sympathy. And I'm just going to grab, we have the die to cut that out. So we've got that. So I'm going to bring in, I think, my mini cut and emboss machine so that I don't have to have too much space on my desk. So my little mini cut and emboss. Okay. And we're going to have cutting pads, that one, that one. Sorry, that's out of view. Okay. I'm going to pop that on. And we'll pop that on. Just like so. Okay. I didn't really, I should have put the stamp in this die first before I stamped it so that I made sure that it was straight. But, you know, we will just go with the flow this morning. Oh, I didn't do too bad. What do you think? All right. So that. So this is going to be a very, very simple card. All right, so I'm going to, with that one, I'm going to glue that onto the Blackberry Bliss layer. Okay. My mother-in-law ordered some Sympathy cards, been working on them all day. She's very supportive. She ordered 15 beaded spiders for me for Christmas gifts that helped me pay for my Stampin' Up order. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that on, and we've got like a 1/16 of an inch border. Now, the reason that I'm using my liquid Tombow is to be able to have that wiggle room. All right. So that's one of the main things, is being able to get your layers lined up really, really nicely. And if you use the liquid Tombow, it really, really helps. All right. So I'm going to grab that ribbon that I said, which, there it is there. I was just looking on my desk like, where is the ribbon? Let's close that ink pad up so I don't get that all over me. All right. So I like to pop a little bit of my Seal Plus on the back to pop my ribbon in. Okay, I'm just going to pop the ribbon probably just down through there. So we'll do that, and we'll get it nice and straight on this side and pop it around there. I've got my world's worst scissors here today. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to glue that down onto the front of my old olive card base. And with liquid Tombow, making sure that you don't use too much. A lot of people overdo the liquid Tombow, and you don't need to use a lot to get it to stick. It sticks really, really well. There we go. All right. Now I'm just going to pop that up onto some dimensionals. Grab some here. Okay. So I'll probably put maybe about 3 or 4 dimensionals along there. There and there. Okay, and we're just going to pop it up a little bit above that ribbon, like that. Okay. And then I'm going to do a nice bow with my ribbon. Oh, this ribbon's lovely. Beautiful. Look at that. Rhonda, is it Rhonda? Yes, the stamp set I'm using is called Vine Design. So it's brand new out of our catalogue. Just hang on and I grab the actual stamp set itself so I can show you. So it's called Vine Design and it's got some beautiful dies that go with it. So it's a really, really pretty set. All right, so we have that. I'm going to pop a little bit of Tombow on there. Sorry, not Tombow, double-sided. Oh, not double-sided tape. Stampin' Seal Plus. Dearie me, I think I've had too long away. All right, now for this one inside, I'm going to do the same thing again for that one. I'll just use my scrap piece of paper again. And I'll ink up that in my Blackberry Bliss. And I'll do that. And then I think I might do in, oh, I've got Pear Pizzazz there. Well, I've got that Old Olive I need. I think I might do the sentiment inside in Old Olive. And I'm going to do Thinking of You. Okay. With my Old Olive. Thinking of You. There we have it. And I'll pop that one on the insert. Hey Lynn, how you going? Honestly, it reminds me of it so reminds me of the, I think it was called Flourishing Phrases, what we had. It was one of my favorite stamp sets. Okay. And then of course, just to bling it up a little bit, let me see if I've got some bling here. We'll use a few of our, just our basic rhinestone jewels. So pop those around. So the Take Your Pick tool is fantastic for being able to pop your embellishments on as well. So there you have a really, really quick, easy sympathy card. Okay. I don't know why. I feel like I'm like way down on my desk for some reason. I don't know what's happening. Maybe I need to move this down. I feel like I'm not in screen all the time. That's a bit better. And let's get some sticky tape to stick that down because that's driving me insane. Do I know where the sticky tape is? Maybe not. Well, we'll just do this. How's that? We'll just do that. And that will keep that there. Okay. Look at that. Now we're set. See, I wasn't set up. Jenny, the set is called Vine Design. Okay, Vine Design. It has the stamp set and it has these gorgeous dies that go with it as well. All right. So let's move on now and let's start using some of these gorgeous dies that go with it. I need to clean my stamp order first. There. Just going to clean up a bit as I go so I don't end up in such a big mess. So our chamois are fantastic for cleaning our stamps. If you don't have one of the chamois, that should go on your wish list. So during Sale-a-Bration as well, one of the things is when we spend $90 retail on anything out of either the annual catalogue or the mini catalogue, we get to earn a free item. So I'll just walk you through the free item catalogue so you can see. So if I spend $90, I'm able to earn this paper for free with a $90 order. So all you do is when you do it, if you have any issues, if you're a customer of mine and you're like, I don't understand how Sale-a-Bration works, I just wanted to explain. For every $90 increment that you spend before postage, you can earn a free item. You'll see here it will have these item codes, and it will say, like, it will have these little starbursts, and it will say free with a $90 order. So in other words, if you spend $90, you can get that paper for free, or you can get the stamp set for free. So it says here free with a $90 Australian order. All right, so we've got the Darling Donkeys. We've got Approaching Perfection, which is really, really good. We've got this Oso Ombre designer series paper. So with a $90 order, you can earn that for free. It's a level 1 item. Corner Bouquet. I'll be bringing you some videos with all of these Sale-a-Bration items. Heal Your Heart. Absolutely a great sentiment stamp set. And it's got really, really like a thank you. Sorry for your loss. So great for sympathy cards and things as well. Flower and Field designer series paper is free with a $90 order. Or then you go into a level 2 item. So you'll see here, this is a different colored starburst, and it actually says 180 AUD. So in other words, if you spend $180 on your order before postage, you can earn that stamp set for free. It's got quite a few stamp sets, and it's a really nice watercolored image stamp set. So it's really, really cute. Or you can get the Berry Blessings, which is a level 2 item, and you actually get the stamp set and the designer series paper all for free when you spend $180. And it actually coordinates with our strawberry punch that we have in our mini catalog, and there's a stamp set in there as well. So this all coordinates with that. So you'll end up with like quite a big suite of products if you do that. The other thing is when you host a party, so in other words, you can get some friends together, host a party, and if the sales reach $500 or more retail, you will get this stamp set for free. So the host will get that stamp set for free. Now, the other thing I want to make you aware of is if you are going to order over $500 worth of product, you will still get this for free. You do not have to hold a Stampin' Up party. You alone can get that for free on a $500 order or more. Now, my question to you is, if you're going to order $500 or more, you really should be joining Stampin' Up, because, you know, if you're going to place an order that big, Stampin' Up is a great option to go for, and that way you can get $235 worth of product for free, that you choose from, and only pay $169. So the options are there. As I said, please reach out to me if you're interested in any of those things. All right, let's move on now. Let's make something a little bit different. We'll pop that one aside. Now, I want to actually use all of the color combinations on this card. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is I might do a base in crumb cake. So we'll do that. Okay. And then I'm thinking that I want to do maybe a rich raspberry layer. No, I might do a blackberry bliss layer. Okay, so let's grab our trimmer. And we will cut that layer. I'm going to do that 3.5 by 5.25. So I'm going to give a bit more of a border all the way around. Okay, like that, which looks cute. And then I think what I'm going to do is, I feel like I just zoomed in somehow there. I don't know how I did it, but I feel like I did. My mouse is right beside me and something just happened. But anyway, oh, maybe it just zoomed in. It did. It just zoomed in on my screen on my iMac computer. All right, so then I'm going to grab, I think I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to do one of the cute dies out of Old Olive. I might do this square one, rectangle one. That's going to fit nice there, yeah. So I'm going to cut that so that I can use my mini cut and emboss machine here. So I'm going to look at that. That looks like it could be 3 inches wide. I'll just do that. All right. So we'll do that. Grab my little cut and emboss machine again. You might put him that way. Cute, this little machine. I absolutely love it. And I think it's fantastic for having it on your desk, that when you want to just cut one of these dies, you don't have to get the big machine out. You can just use this cute little baby one. Okay, so there. Run him through. Okay, let's turn it over and see that we haven't cut all the way through. So I'm going to turn it up that way. You may wonder why in the world I'm doing this, but it cuts really well. Got to make sure it hasn't come out of the die. Okay, let's go that way. Okay, can you see now? I had in the middle here, these bits weren't cut out properly, but now they are. So by flipping the die up the other way, I don't know why, but it seems to want to make a better impression. So sometimes when I have trouble with something that's not cutting the right way, I do that and it works fabulously. So now what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to bring in my cute little die brush, because I want to get all of these pieces out of my die. I'm going to turn that over and I'm just going to run that over that. Can you see this? This is an attachment that goes on the end of our take your pick tool, and it's fantastic for getting all those bits and pieces out. Okay, and the reason why I do it in that box is I collect all the mess in the box and pop it aside. All right, so that's a fun way. I do have a bit there because it fell out as I was going, but look at that. Isn't that looking super, super cute? All right, I feel like I want to do a layer of crumb cake underneath that. So I'm just going to grab my crumb cake and I'm going to cut a layer. You all know I'm doing this as on the fly. My thought process is making it happen just as I go. So I'm doing that at 3 3/8 by 5 1/8. Okay, and that's going to go on there. So we're going to get that look and on there, and then we have this one. So that's looking cute. Now, I wanted to let you know too, there was a bit of an issue with our Whisper White, that Whisper White was disappearing from our online store, and it was getting taken over by Basic White. And Basic White is actually now available. So you don't have to panic that we're not going to have white cardstock. We are, because it's actually now available anyway. So what I actually want to do here is I want to put a little bit of sponging on this. So I'm going to use this die cut and I'm going to roll it over and sponge a few little accents on this. So I'm just going to this one, and I'm going to grab one of our new makeup sponges, which I have here, and I've already used it with Blackberry Bliss, so I'm going to use it with Blackberry Bliss again. And I'm just going to ink up my sponge, and I just want to sponge a little bit just here. Okay, and look at that. How cute is that? And I'm going to do another little bit down here, just on this corner. Like that. Now, is that a wow factor or what? And then I'm still going to use this piece on here. as well. All right, so I'm going to glue that piece onto there with my Tombow. You saw that also, it seems to be wider. I've ordered some. I haven't tried it yet. I've actually got it on order, so I will go through it. We'll compare it. I will, through the week, I will jump on and do a quick video when I receive my order with it, and we'll do a bit of a comparison. Okay, so that. Now with this, don't actually physically know where my silicone nuts are. Are they in here? Yes, they are. Okay. So with this, I want to do my cute little sponge technique with my glue, because I find it's the best way when you have an intricate die like this. So I've got a silicone mat. I'm going to turn that. Oh, it's pretty bad on both sides, but anyway. And I'm going to squeeze some of my glue into the corner. Okay, I'm going to spread the glue out, and then I'm going to dab it on the back of my die cut. So this is a great way of spreading some glue onto your die cut, but not getting it all over your fingers and having too much glue on it to stick it down. Okay, so we'll move that out of the way. And I'm just going to glue that down onto there. Okay, like that. So see, the sponge trick is super, super awesome. It's a fantastic way for gluing intricate pieces. All right, so we have that and that, and I'll use a little bit of ribbon, I think. Yep, I'm going to use a bit of ribbon on the back there. Oh, that one's out. Where's another one? Ah, there's another one. No, that's Seal. Ah, Seal Plus there. I just finished my roll of Seal Plus. Okay, let's read some of these comments. Okay, so we're talking about, okay, so I'm looking at what Francis is saying about your upline. Okay, Ink with Heather says that she's seen Patty Bennett doing a video comparison. She thinks that the basic white's going to be better. I hope so. I really do. Lynn's now wishing she had done the Stamps Club. It's not too late, Lynn. You can join. It's not too late. I haven't done the kits yet, so if you wanted to join, it's so okay if you wanted to do it. All right, so we've got that there. And I'm going to pop that up onto some dimensionals on the front. Yeah, it's very important who you sign up with, is whether you're going to get the support that you need. And it's not support for running a business or anything like that. It's just support in general. You know, like I'm placing an order. Many times I have team members of mine, I'm placing an order and I've got stuck. This won't happen. It won't go past this. Can you tell me what's going on? And I just get on the phone and I walk them through step by step. I ask them what they're seeing on their screen, you know, like, so one of the things that I have made it my mission since I've been with Stampin' Up is to be there for my team members and to be there for my customers. If they're having any technical issues or whatever, then they can call me. And I have a lot of people too, like, that don't like using the internet, and so therefore they tend to want to order over the phone, and I'm happy to do that as well. If that's what you want to do, I'm happy to do that. It's so good to be able to call somebody up and say, I want to place an order. So, all right. So I'm just going to grab a couple of these. Oh, I don't think I want to do it on that. I think I want to do it on maybe this. I'm going to use some of the rich raspberry, I think. And I'm going to stamp some of these cute little flowers. So we have this one, so I might put that one. Rich raspberry, like that. So we have dies that are going to cut these out. So that one, this one, and I like this cute little one. This one. Okay, so we've got a few cute little flowers. Oh, there's even a littler one. Let's try that. Find a little block. This one. That one's cute. Look at that. Rhonda's saying that she didn't know what she was doing when she signed up. You got in a card swap and needed stuff. And you know what, Rhonda? Then the beauty is that you can order like whatever you need. Sometimes a card swap, yeah, I know it's hard with card swaps if they say a particular thing, because I know sometimes with my card swap we have a particular theme or something like that, and I know that it does make it hard when you've got minimal supplies. All right, I'm actually going to bring in the big cut and emboss because I want the magnetic plate. Okay, so I can cut these flowers out. Okay, now pop that on, and we've got some dies here, so that's that one. So let's line that up. Like that. Got this one. Like that. And these cute little ones, we've got a couple of them. That one there I can do like that. And we have that. I'm just going to cut a few of these out and see what we need. I don't know what I'm actually going to use. I'm just going to use a few of them. All right, that doesn't look lined up. Oh, there it does. Okay, that's looking good. And then I just move that one. And that's one of those where the magnets want to make it jump. So and the magnet's going to make that one jump. I'm going to get rid of those. I'll do that on a separate one. Okay. That. Yeah, I hope they do too, Kate. Kate Jane, I hope they can sort out something. I've just gone back to using my old Big Shot one. It just needs to be like a base plate as well as, well, I feel needs to be a base plate as well as the magnetic part. I think that's where the issue comes to it is they tried to make it a little bit different, I suppose, but it wasn't too successful. But that's where they're good. They gave people credits that had purchased it, so that's good. Stampin' Up are always the first people to say, hey, that's not good enough. We're taking it back. We'll give you a credit. Okay, that and that. That. They need to make it double-sided. Yep. Yeah, that could be a thing. I think it's something to do with the healing, the self-healing mat too. I think, I'm not sure. Because it was self-healing. Okay, that one. I need to do that little one there. Maybe I could get those little ones to sit again. Or maybe not. I liked the idea of it that it didn't have separate magnets, so it didn't have that jumping around thing that this magnetic plate does, but and that just jumped. And if I had a bit of painter's tape, I could just throw a bit of painter's tape on here and we wouldn't have the problem. Okay, let's run that through. I'm not going to worry about that other little one. It's taking up too much time doing all these little bits and pieces. Although, what else are we doing today? But sitting here crafting. All right. So we have that. Now, we don't actually have a die to cut out this little leafy bit, but I think what I'm actually going to do is maybe stamp it, and I might just fussy cut some of them out, but I'm still going to stamp it, I think, on my crumb cake because I want to keep the color palette happening here. I don't actually want to add white to it. I feel like adding white to it is going to change up the color palette a little bit too much. So I'm just going to do and you're probably going to have to see me fussy cut some of them. Why not? All right. So I'll leave those for a little bit. Actually, no. I'll fussy cut a couple of those out. I won't do them all. I'll fussy cut a couple and just see how many we need. We've got more stamped if we need them. Oh, really? Ink with Heather saying that she ruined her scissor magnetic plate. You ran it through upside down by mistake and the magnets broke and the sticker over the magnets peeled back and bits broke off and fell out. Oh my God, I would have cried. I definitely would have cried. For sure. You showed it in a video. It was a mess. Oh, Heather, that would have been, yes. What a worry. Okay, so I'm just going to fussy cut around some of these leaves. Need to trim in there a little bit further. I know a lot of you think, oh, I'm not going to fussy cut, but sometimes there's just a need for it. Sometimes we need a leaf like this cut out. When we had the leaf punch, I really liked that leaf punch. It was great because you could have done some cute little leaves, but when there's no other way, the scissors just have to come out. Who hates fussy cutting? Who's watching going, oh my Lord, there's no way I would fussy cut? You ordered a new machine. Okay, I'm going to cut a few more of these out. So I've got 3. So that's just going to give me a few leaves just to poke in underneath. Nick's saying, my die cuts never come out right when cutting. It could be due to the tension in your machine. Some people's, sometimes you need a shim, which a shim just is like an extra bit of cardstock or something to go through it. Maybe it's just not connecting real well. Lynn, I will get back to you about that. Lynn's asking, are we having a team meeting? We should. I just have to get myself a little bit organized, but anyway, I'm getting there. Okay, so I'm just curling those a little bit just to get a little bit of a little bit of dimension on those flowers. Now, you will see in this die cut, you will see the flower. So you can see there, the flower there, the die cut, and then there's a flower that can go over it. This one here could go there. This one here could go down there. I think I might actually just do that. These little ones, there's some little ones around there too. So there's one there, there's one there, and there's one there. So that's quite cute. Like that. And I'm feeling like I wouldn't mind some leaves coming out from under that one in the middle. Like that. I know you can't really see them, but it's just adding a little bit more to the card. And then I've got this flower here. I think that's quite good. I think I'm going to use just my little mini dimensionals and pop some mini dimensionals on the back of those flowers to pop them up and give them a little bit more dimension. No worries, Annette. See you later. Stay safe and healthy. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that one there. This one here. Okay, so in there. And I might just pop a little bit of glue on the back of those to go in under that leaf. I mean, in under that flower. Like that. And like that. Okay, some more little mini dimensionals on behind those little flowers. Hello, Amy. Thank you for joining us. There. Okay, one there. And that little one. And I think also too with this, I'll probably just bling it up a little bit with some of those some of those rhinestones. So take your pick tool again, pop it in the middle. Like that. Oh, I haven't got that one glued on. Actually, I might just glue that one on down there. So you can see there, what a cute card. You know, like the focal point of that is obviously the beautiful die, but what a cute card to make. And it's fairly easy, just a little bit of stamping of some flowers and popping them up. But that focal point really, really helps. So I'm going to pop a sentiment on there now. I think I'm going to do maybe happy birthday. Okay, so I'll grab a block. I think still staying in those tones, I might just do happy birthday with, I might do Blackberry Bliss for the happy birthday. So happy birthday, I'll do that there like that. And then I might grab a punch to punch out that. What will we do? Maybe this one. So the everyday label punch, I'm just going to use that one and punch it out. Now I've punched it so that I've got a fair bit of space up through that top. I want to pop this flower on to add that. So we can pop it in here. That's going to look good. This one here, I might need to move him. Can I move him? Yeah, I might need to move him over there. Just to give a bit more space for that sentiment layer. There. Okay, so I'm going to pop that up onto a couple of dimensionals as well. Okay, and we'll pop that in here like so. We'll pop this one onto a dimensional and pop it up onto that sentiment layer. Like that. Of course, we need to do a beautiful bow on here as well out of our ribbon. This poor little flower, he seems to be getting moved around. Let's pop him up here. Was getting hidden by the bow, and I don't want it to be hidden. I didn't want to stamp that flower and then have it be hidden. Okay, so we'll pop the bow on there. Like that. Trim it off. We need another rhinestone on that one there. Okay, so there you have a second card using this gorgeous vine design. So you can see it's a super, super fun stamp set, and I've only just scratched the surface with it. I think that you could easily make some really, really awesome cards using this beautiful stamp set. So that's actually all I have time for this morning. So hopefully you enjoyed some of that live crafting with me. Now, as I said, everything that I've used in my video today can be purchased through my online store. So it's in the show more box down below, my online store. You'll see the link there. Now, if you're thinking about joining, please feel free to reach out to me. Call me on my mobile 0421 72 5015. I'd be happy to chat with you. I'd be happy to help you work out your starter kit order if that's what you wanted me to do. I would be happy to help you and guide you in what you need to put in that starter kit. Now, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please feel free to hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell notification. I always upload a post beginning around Friday or so, saying that my live video is going to be, I'm changing maybe to the Sunday format and see how we go. It seems to suit some people on Sunday, so I'll give it a few weeks and we'll do a Sunday and we'll see how we go. Also, as I said, feel free to hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. If you want the measurements for these projects, please make sure you sign up to my email list so that you get the PDF, the email on Tuesday morning telling you the measurements and all of the products that I have used today. And if you wanted to join my Stamps Club, the link is down below. That is the product that we will be using for the Stamps Club this month. So I wanted to get it out. I wanted to play with it. And I would dare say that my designing process will be starting to happen this weekend, designing the cards. So it's not too late if you wanted to join my Stamps Club. It's $45 per month. You get a card kit to make 6 cards. I do 3 designs. You make 2 of each. And you get a video tutorial and the card kit all cut, ready to go, plus the stamp set for $45 delivered to your doorstep. You must live in Australia to be able to be a part of my Stamps Club. So if you like the vine design and you think that you want to get in on the Stamps Club, please feel free to subscribe to my Stamps Club. But you do realize that when you subscribe to my Stamps Club, you are committing to 3 months and you pay monthly, but 3 months. For the first 3 months, I ask for that as the minimum subscription. And after that, it's an ongoing subscription. You can stay, you can stop at any time. You just got to message me 2 weeks before the payment is due. So thank you, everyone, and have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your crafting, and I will see you here same time, same place next week, 9:30 next Sunday, for another live